Hello. Um, as you can tell by the title of this, I've actually have completed my power rankings. I just went so of course I'll talk about why I put those teams in that order and what do I expect from them. Do I think they're going to do well? Is there potential and all that other stuff. So yeah, that's kind of that's what I kind of wanted to talk about. So, okay. So, let's just start off with the 20th seed in my list, which is the Boston Uprising. And the reason why I chose the Boston to be in last is, I mean, almost everyone puts him in last, but I don't really see any potential on this team. Like, pardon me. Like, the only good player is Myungbong. It's like he was like the top three support player in contenders career or anything. Okay, I think I see Swimmer actually becoming a really good player. Um, but all in all, I don't really know about the others. Like Color Hex, maybe Fusions, but I don't. Just some just like and like we don't really know anything about a lot about Jerry. Like he plays his scan, but it's kind of the same as Color Hex, and Color Hex might be the starting hit scan DPS for Boston alongside Munchkin, who I don't really understand why he's in this team. I think he's kind of washed up, and Bruson, I do not see him actually performing well. Yes, he performed well in the World Cup, but I do not see him perform well in the Overwatch League. I think he's going to struggle greatly. And if they actually picked up another off tank, like a backup for Bruising, yes, they have move him, but he's in a two-way contract. But if they pick up like if they picked up like a semi good off tank, like is there any like maybe? I was just about to say Zephyr, but it's like hell no, definitely not Zephyr. Wait, Zephyr in wait, is Zephyr in Florida? I don't even know actually. I need to actually check. He isn't. So okay. Um, don't really know if there's like maybe you can pick up Fincy maybe, but I don't really know. It's kind of just I don't really know. It's yeah. Just my main concern is just the like basically like the DPS, the tanks. Um, I think the support is fine. Myungbong and Swimmer, I think they're gonna be fine. Just I don't know about the DPS and tanks. I think they're gonna struggle greatly, especially the tanks. But we'll see. But yeah, I do think Boston's definitely gonna struggle, and that's why I put them in 20th. 19th is the Los Angeles Valiant. Now, yes, they did pick up Gig and Rain, but I do not think that's gonna help them. Like, ever since like Agilities and Kareev left, like first like when Space up, I was like, okay, this is gonna be really bad. Um, what like at least they probably have McGravy who's semi good. If if Agilities and Kareev didn't leave, I'll probably put them in like in 16th, but in cuts as well. But because they all those three left and they picked up basically to replace them, apply Lastro and Rain, I'm very concerned about them. I don't think they're going to do as much well. Like Apply, maybe he might do well, and Lastro, but I don't know about Rain. Like, Rain was kind of just in Florida, didn't really do anything, didn't really impress me. I mean, Gravy might do something, but I don't know, we'll see. Like, the pickup of from Dreamer, that does not make any sense to me. I think it is useless, it's stupid. Um, what's the point of picking him up? I don't even know what the point is on that, but I guess it's something, I guess. I can't even put my phone to charger port. There we go, Jesus. Hang on. Okay. Like, if they didn't pick up Dream, like, if they picked up, like, another player, like, another main tank, going trying to think, like, I understand why Fact Fiction left, like, stuff about, like, he'll just be quiet if stuff doesn't go his way, um, just looking, like, if they picked up Panker, like, that would've been good, because he was in Gladiator's Legion, and they did not do bad, actually. The problem I have with Dreamer is that he didn't really achieve a lot. Like, he was formerly a streamer for Xavier Esports. And now he's playing in Overwatch League. Formerly Sydney Dropouts, he didn't even make a start in North America, which is stupid. He didn't like compete like outside Pacific Australia. The only regions he competed in was Pacific and Australian, and I hate that. I think Jim is gonna get benched. So like, I think I should do this at like the same roster. So I think with boss I'll put Myung Bong, the swimmer, Kulhex, and Munchkin, and um, Fusions and um, Brisson, whatever. For Valiant, I think it's gonna be KSF and Shax, then McGravy and Gig, then probably I don't know, probably Lastro. Um, and then Rain in main support. That's what I think. But I'll still put them in 19th. They're going to do poorly without like a great team leader. Because he's going to be the team leader on that one as well. It's not really going to be a lot. Anyway, next I put the Houston Outlaws in 18th. Yes, they made some really big upgrades. Yes, they got Jexay. Yes, they got Mecha. Yes, they got Rappel. Yes, they got Bosse. And yes, they got Hydration. Everyone is like really good, but like there's only like one main thing, which is Muma. If they picked up another main tank without just spending like a whole heap of money on Rappel, Mecca, and Jexay, I'll probably put them higher, like maybe like 15th or 16th. I will also probably change it up a bit. Um, so I just like, of course, Lynx is going to do really well. Like, oh, I don't know. There's something about this team I don't really like. Why I put them in 18th, which I'm probably gonna elevate them maybe to um 17th. They put like the next team down, but I'll put it that soon. But yeah, very like I okay. I'll just say this: they do have potential to do well. Just like something like about this team, maybe is like the main tank, like they have no other main tank, or just because like okay, if they got rid of Kuma and Spree, mostly maybe Kumat. It's like wait, like he's he's the oldest player in the Overwatch League. So if they got rid of Kumat and they got a main tank, I'll definitely put them like in 15th. So No, just something like just about them I just don't really get. Like, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put Houston in the question mark. Um, because I'm very unsure where to put Houston. This was like only like a quick job, a quick one. I did thought of a little bit about it, but it was mostly like a little bit quick. But okay, I need to put the fan on. Jesus. Yeah. All right. So I put a question mark on Houston to see where I can maybe place them. But oh no, just something about this roster I don't really like. Like, yeah, no, probably the biggest concern for me is definitely like the main tank the and also like yeah, what about like you know what if Meko gets sick or something or like is like unable to play, he doesn't really like perform well as expected, and they had to use either Kuma or Spree. That's gonna be like a really big issue for them. Because if Mecha like underperforms or like he gets sick or something, then something's like I don't know what's gonna happen. So yeah, okay. There's a couple good ones. Like the main like the support line has definitely been upgraded. Adding Rappel and Jexay is really good. The DPSs aren't bad. There's been a little bit of upgrade, but it's kind of just the same. Like adding hydration blase, well that's just the same really. It's just the same characters that they play. Like hydrate like okay wait, I just wanna look. Wait, hydration plays projectile, right? Yeah, fire, Doomfist, Junkard, Wrecking Ball, and Eraser. Well he's kind of a flex. Blase, Doomfist, Junkard, Fire, Genji, Roadhog, okay. Dante is a hit scanner, Lengtha is also a hit scanner. Hydration Blase are projectiles. There's gonna be some really big shoes also to fill for in Houston. Like just like for Valiant, he's gonna be the team leader because the reason why they succeeded in stage one, in season one, and in stage three as well, is just because of the leadership Jake um that Jake had. Jake was a basically just a leadership, like the lead of this team. And he's gonna like who's gonna lead it? Like maybe um maybe Harsha, maybe Muma, Raucus probably. Maybe Raucus, but I don't really know. Just this team is kind of just up in the air. That's why I put a question mark next to their name. Um, so yeah, it's kind of just a question mark. So in 17th, I put the other Texas team, the Dallas Fuel. I think they're gonna struggle a lot. That's what I think. By just looking at this, like, oh yeah, I forgot like do like this. So in Houston, I put Linksa and Hydration. In Muma, Meko, then Repel and Jexai. Okay. Um, I'm just gonna just look at this roster, and there is some good pieces. I'll probably have to put them a little bit higher, in my opinion. I'll also put a question mark on them, but then so there's good main tank. So we got Gamsu, good main tank, gonna be probably be the leader. Harry Hawk is also a really good team captain as well, main support, and like they're closer as well. My biggest concern is the off tank. If like I don't think note like Season 1, we all thought, oh my god, Note is actually like really, really good. And now, Note is just average. He's an average off tank, and he doesn't really. I don't think he is consist. Like, I don't think he's inconsistent. It's just like, like he doesn't really like. Sometimes he doesn't really like perform well, which basically makes him inconsistent a bit, but not a lot. Like if they also lose Mickey, then the team morale maybe go down. I it's really it's a confusing team. Like Doha is he projectile? Let me just check. Yeah, he's a okay. Yeah, he's a projectile. So he's a projectile player. It's because of what they needed. And Decay is a hit game, but it can also play a projectile. So that's good. It's like who's gonna partner with Gamsu? Like maybe no for past synergy with Gamsu, but if it doesn't perform well, then like Mickey's not that really good. He's only there just so the team won't get triggered or like won't get tilted easily. I think they probably need to get a new off tank just in case if No and Mickey if No doesn't really perform well and like and like the new off tank that they get will probably perform well, and that will be actually a pretty good backup. I think also the flex the supports are kind of shaky as well. My opinion, Unko he had his moments, but didn't really impress me a lot. Closer, same thing with Unko had his moments, it didn't really impress me a lot. I thought like, oh, okay, so Closer he's going to do really well in Dallas as well, that's what I thought because he came from a championship team. But I was kind of wrong. Yes, he had his moments, of course, but most of the time he didn't really. He was just there. He was just semi-average. So yeah, it's kind of really all I really want to say. So for my starting roster, I think in DPS is going to be Decay and Doha. If not Decay, then AKM. In tank, I'm gonna put Gamsu and Note. And then in support, I'll put Unko and Closer. But I do think Trill, Zachary will be pretty good backups. If Trill and Zachary both like and Doha or and Decay as well if he does. Sorry, my headset shut down. That's pretty nice. Alright. Um thanks Matt. um um Hell, I just need to do some stuff. Okay. There you go, that's better. Anyways, so yeah, I think Joel Zachary will be good backups if they actually practice a lot more. And also Timmy leaving to for Team Envy, I think that was good because he didn't because if he kept getting benched, then it will basically create a really toxic atmosphere in the team, which is of course really bad. So yeah. Next, I put will be a really big surprise is the Paris Eternal. I think like with the team, like okay, Sparkle, yes, he's a really good player. But when is his birthday? Let me check. His birthday is in May 31st, and he probably won't get there until like June, which is almost like which is almost like half of the season almost. Let me just go to the schedule. Okay, so let me go here. Well, I could just actually, yeah, wait, let me just go to the Overwatch League website because that, yeah. Schedule, um, okay, I'm really confused. What is it? Okay, I think, is the Ross, has all of this been announced now? Okay. Um, okay, now I'm just gonna look. So this is February, and I'll probably go to week 12. And then, what is week 12 on? So that's April 16th. Let's go to 16th. Yeah, okay, yeah, so 16th. 18th, maybe? Is it 18th when he's available? Yes, 18th is when he's available. Okay, so let's just go back down to 17th, which is probably where he's available. Let me check. Yes, so 17th is where he's going to be available. He's not going to come here in the New York, in the New York homestand. He's definitely not going to come until then. If I have to guess, he'll probably come around about here. So when Paris is versing LA Valiant. Maybe visa issues, like if visa Dutch issues does happen, maybe either late eight, like maybe like around here, week 19, where Paris actually versus Gladiator Shock. So are they going to survive until Sparkle comes in? No, I don't think so. I think they are definitely gonna struggle. I'm very confused about is why did they sign Nosmite? If let me just check. Is Nosmite the only main tank? I have on my notes so I could just check. It's Zenbest and Nosmite. Well, they're both average, so I don't really. Yeah, like they're both very, very average players. Like they're probably really inconsistent as well. Like Zenbest plays Reinhardt, Orisa, and Winston. Nosmite, Reinhardt, Winston. What? He's sick. Okay, interesting. Okay, so in this meta, what? Uh, so if it happens, so if the season actually happens right now, then Banbets will be started. But who is good on Sigma? Maybe Smack's ability to learn Sigma? I don't really know. It's confusing. It's so confusing. I I think Smax is not bad. Like yeah, like he's a not bad player, but I definitely think he's gonna struggle. Like it's so confusing. This is like and with this and also with FD God, maybe well, wait, FD God is wait. Does that mean Hip is the only flex? Oh no, yeah, forgot about Gray. Well, oh no, Gray was a main support. Nope. Okay. So maybe Cruz and FD God probably will change. Just sometimes just switch, but it's it's I don't really know about this team. I don't think they're gonna survive until Sparkle comes in. Handpan comes in like in February, so I think they're gonna be fine with that. Yeah, February 20th. So I don't really. Yeah, this team is gonna struggle, I think, in my opinion. Um, it's yeah, it's I don't think it's going. I don't think Paris are gonna do well without Sparkle. And then when Sparkle comes in, it's already too late because if he came in week 19, if we go to Paris. Oh god, uh, Paris. So let's just say week 19. Then how many matches do they have? Because sometimes they have buys. Okay, that's week one. So let's go week 19. They have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 matches left, which is going to be. Oh, but maybe if it comes around like a week 18, then it won't be that bad. But late in the year, they do have diverse and really tough teams. Shock, Gladiators, New York, Guangzhou, Shanghai, Hangzhou, Seoul, Toronto. Some pretty tough teams. Guangzhou as well. Just pretty tough teams. So I don't know. I don't know if Sparkle can just single-handedly just carry this team. I don't know about Z as well. Like, is Z going to do well? I don't know. Just it's kind of just question marks in the air. Anyway, so in my start, so what I think is going to be in the starting roster, I think is going to be Z or Zai, I don't know, and Nico for DPS, Tank, as what is looking like Ben Bess and Smex, and then support, um, Gray and FD God. I think Gray is the only good player. Like, I think Gray and Soon are like the only like the good players in his team. I don't know about Z. I don't know how well he's gonna go, but we'll see. That's why I put them in 16th. 15th is the London Spitfire. Now, I think they have potential. Like Glister, when does Glister come in? Glister comes in January 26th, so basically everyone is going to be there. I think they do have potential. It's just that I think the only weak links is probably the DPS. Glister is amazing, including Shui, but just the backup ones, Babel and Although. I already talked about this in a previous stream, but Babel only played in BM Hawk, although played for Gen S, which is a very unproven team, and I don't know a lot about them. I think Jaihan and Klesai, I think they're going to be really pretty good backups, including Jaihan, as apparently people are saying that he's basically the Among in Korea, which I think is pretty cool. I think Krill has to probably have to basically have to um what's what I'm trying to look for that. He has to like be the captain of this team as he has past synergy, or he's been in the league before, of course, as he was in last season. So we'll see how they go, but I just team is very confusing. But I think they do have potential to do well. Like Sanguinar is just it was in Gen B. I'm confused about that. I don't know why they picked him up. Sorry. Um, J-Mackey's not bad. Shui, he's pretty good. Fuse and Bernard, they're not bad. Um, Glisser's amazing. Um, Jaihan is pretty good. Clestein is pretty good. Although in Babel, it's just unknown. I've never seen any gameplay of them. So, yeah. So, for the starting roster, I'm going to say Glister and Shui. For the tank, I'm going to put Bernard and J-Mac. Even though, just like I said, Jaihan and Clestein, I think they're going to be good backups. And then for support, I think it's going to be Krillin and Fuse. But I think Hylie is going to be a good backup. I don't know about Sanguinar though. Sanguinar is kind of just an unknown. Very confused about that one. But anyways, 14th, the Chengdu Hunters. Now, yes, they haven't changed anything other than Chichiran and Yang Jialong leaving, but they did link their roster as Lensa, Molly, and 18 has joined the team. Now, as what I'm looking at this roster without 18, um, without 18, Lensa, and Molly, I'll probably put them like in down like where Dallas or Houston are, like 18th or 17th. But I think 18 is pretty good. What role does he play actually? I actually totally forgot what. I know he's a tank. I just can't remember. He is a main tank, and he plays Reinhardt and Winston. Among he plays Reinhardt, Wrecking Ball, Orisa, Reinhardt. So, well, if Winston comes back into the game, or comes back into the meta, well, 18 will be perfect as he's pretty good. Okay, he's not bad, alright? He's not bad. I think Molly plays DPS. No, he plays flex support, so Zenyatta and Ana. Okay, so he'll probably be there. And also, there's also something about Gary also turning into a coach. So he is a main support. I think he's gonna be. He's probably gonna be a pretty good backup to Kiro, but he is a team captain, so I don't really know about that one. I don't really know if he's going to do progressively well. Um, so hang on, we'll see. And who's the other one? Lancer. I don't know. Lancer. He's also a support. So main support. Okay, so he might actually maybe replace Gary. Actually, no, never mind. So he may actually play with alongside Evo, like alongside. Might be the backup for Evotol, which I think he might be the most underrated main support. Like he probably is. I don't really know, but I don't. Yeah, it's kind of unknown about Chengdu. Like Leave, he might be pretty good, but he retired, so like, but he's back after the Chinese World Cup, so I don't really know. Jinmu, I think he still has a really good far. Bacon Jack, he has a really good Widowmaker and Tracer. I think having Late Young still in the roster, that's actually pretty good. You know, just in case Elsa is sick or something. I think Lei Young is a good backup. So I think Chengdu. Now there are dark horses, but I don't. There's something about them I don't really think they're going to perform really well, as everyone else is playing DPS, and yeah, crap. All right, the next team is the Florida Mayhem, and they made some really good upgrades. But is it enough to really compete with the best? No, not really. But they have made some really good upgrades. With getting Yaki and Gangnam Jin. They're both from Runaway, and Gangnam Jin was, you know, as one of the top as the top 5 support player. And Yaki is apparently he's really nutty. It's really nutty. Oh, pardon me. I think a wink. A wink. I need to say wink. A weak link I see is probably Byram. Is he the only flex support? Check. Oh no, yeah. Sorry, yeah. Gangnam Jin, yeah, he plays flex, so he's fine. Yeah, the main support I have is Chris. He didn't even perform well. He didn't really impress me. Um, nothing. He didn't do anything, though, I'll be honest. So, I think Chris is definitely gonna let the team down. I do not see him actually performing really well. Oh, he's like, oh, he. he's sort of like maybe like the worst main support player. He didn't really perform well at all. Gargoyle and Carrion, they're pretty good. But Fade is probably like a lot better. Oh, I forgot to change the Hunter's roster. Jinmu, Leave, Among, and Elsa, and then Kyo and Evotal. But I do think all those three players that I mentioned will be good backups. 18, Molly, and Lensa. Oh, just I think Sapla is pretty good. I think BKP is pretty good. Faye, Gargoyle, Carrion, Yaki, Gangnam Juice, just Byron, Chris. I'm really worried about. I don't think Byron. I don't think Byron's really is any good, and Chris is just. I don't know why he's still in the league. He's pretty mediocre, I'll be honest. Oh yeah, I also forgot to say this is actually gonna be part one. I need to edit this. Uh, so yeah, so we'll be doing 20th to 11th today, and then tomorrow I'll be doing 10th to 1st. Uh, so yeah, just I think yeah, of course they're gonna do really really well, but I think Chris and Byron are gonna definitely let the team down. Like again, if Jink is sick or something, Byron is just gonna be just man, he's gonna be mediocre. Anyway, so for the starting roster, I think Side Player and BQ, but actually no, Side Player. Wait, if Yaki, wait, yeah, so BQP plays Projectile and hit scam. Yaki, Projectile. Okay, so I think it's gonna be Side Player and Yaki, and Gargoyle. Actually, no, wait. Gargoyle plays main, right? No, it's Carrion. Okay, so Carrion. So, Fate and Gargoyle. Then Gangnam Jin and Chris. Which I hate to say that Chris is still in the league. I don't even know why he's still in the league, but he is. So I don't understand why he is. So, anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling about Florida, and we're gonna go to the 12th seed, Toronto Defiant. What I can see definitely, first of all, is personality. And that's, of course, that's really, really, really good. Personality, like, just big names basically in this team. Surefull, Agilities, Kareve, Logix, and Mangachu. Those are five really popular players in the league. And Toronto might be the most popular team, maybe. Oh, other than maybe Philly, which one we'll go into next video, next stream. We'll go over the we'll go over the Philadelphia Fusion next video. You might be surprised why I placed them, but I think they're actually gonna do really well. Like everyone here is really really good, except for Beast. I think Beast is probably gonna struggle. And if he does, like, I was first excited, like, oh yeah, Beast, yeah, he's actually like, yeah, I'm really happy he's in the league. And then people always thought, and then like, my stuff going around that like, oh, Beast might be actually like a winkling, a winkling. Oh my god, I can't stop saying winkling. A weak link to the Toronto Defiant. My god, that's just a winkling. Oh, okay, I'm clipping that probably. Oh Jesus. You want to see that clip? You can go to my Instagram. um. Yeah. Anyway, so I think Navex he's gonna be really good. I think Cal's gonna be really good. Sure, for Agility's career, Mangachu. He's gonna play a lot. Logix. I think rookies. He's actually gonna be a really good backup main support, even though he's in a two-way contract. I think everyone here is really good. Of course, except for Beast, who's the only main tank, and if he doesn't really perform well, then we're in trouble. Who is going to be the main tank of the team? Okay, if I go to Montreal Rebellion, the only is it Sure? I think it's Sure. Nope, it's Shane. Is it Shane? Yeah, Shane. So they can actually maybe actually promote Shane up to the Overwatch League. If Beast doesn't really perform well, then maybe Shane. I think Shane is better than Beast, I'll be honest. Just in my opinion. I don't know, we'll see. But hey, so I think Toronto is ever going to be a really, really popular team. They're definitely dark horses, and yeah, that's all I really got to say. In 11th place, I'm going to be the last team I'm going to talk about on this stream is the Hangzhou SPOC. Why? They haven't done jack shit. All they've done is got rid of two pretty useless players. One's doing the obviously one's gonna be in a really good contenders team. And we got Crystal who's still suspended for some reason. I don't know why he's still suspended. If you want to know why he's suspended, I don't really know. I read through it and just something about visa and like he got like I think he got like the wrong visa or something. I don't really understand. I don't know. Oh, they're gonna like everyone around like almost every like every other team has made upgrades or like done changes. Hangzhou hasn't even done jack shit. They basically only have 7 players because Bozzy is in a two-way contract. What? Just why? Why? Why would you get? If they don't even make any changes until the Overwatch League starts, then I'm done. I'll probably put them lower. I don't think they're going to do well. Because everyone else like around them, they made huge like gigantic changes. Doing like like Atlanta, Guangzhou, Chengdu, Shanghai. Like basically like okay, all like the Chinese teams are basically making upgrades. I'll probably maybe have to move Chengdu past Hangzhou. I'll probably have to swap those positions. Because I think Chengdu has a better chance than Guangzhou. Than Guangzhou, sorry, than Hangzhou. I don't think Hangzhou is going to do shit. They're going to do poorly. They're going to do so bad as well. They only have like one Chinese player, Gu Shui, who's probably, I think, maybe one of the best in this team. Anyone else, I think they're pretty mediocre. Oh, average. Well, okay. Except for, okay, IDK, he's also really good as well. Including Gu Shui. Those two are like the really good players. And Bebe as well. Like, Rhea only did well in the playoffs, I think. I don't think he really did anything like impressive in the season. Godsby, I like he's good, but adore like it's a it's a, I think like yeah, one of those DPS players didn't really perform really well. I think it was Adora. No, it was Godsby. I think. Who played? Wait, who played Zarya? Oh, it was Adora. Yeah, Adora didn't really impress me. Just he was just a meh, you know. He was such a, just a meh player. And then now like Crystal, I do they have a similar hero pool? I don't even know. Let me check. I just wanna okay. Crystal. So he plays, I think, yeah, Hitscan. Genji McCree as a winner maker. Basically plays a flex. Adora. He's a projectile. Godsby. He's a Hitscan. Boz is in a two-way contract. He's a Hitscan. Basically, the only person who can replace Adora if he does underperform is Crystal, who is suspended. So isn't that a coincidence? I think not. Yeah, I just I don't like compared to like last season, they're gonna do terrible. Oh yeah, I forgot to do Toronto. Okay, I always forget to do these rosters. So Toronto Flying. It's going to be Sure 4 and the agilities. Logic's also swap time as well with Sure 4. Tank, Beast and Nevix, and support Kariv and Calyx. And here in Hangzhou, of course, it's going to be Adora, Godsby, Kushui, Ria, Bebe, IDK. It's basically just going to be the exactly the same roster. It's going to be exactly the same. Maybe Assassin will probably play some, will probably play. I don't really know. I'll probably have to maybe change Chengdu, Chengdu, like when when Arisa, when Winston becomes a thing, 18 can play it, and just Hangzhou is so frustrating to talk about because they haven't done any fucking changes. They haven't even added anyone, they haven't added any rosters, and they basically only have 7 players because Barzi is in a 2-way contract. And he will only, I think, able to play, only 2 matches. They're in a whole season. They're gonna do so bad. They're gonna struggle so much as well. Like, Jesus Christ, guys, come on. Come on, Hangzhou. I don't care if, it's stupid. I hate it. If we're gonna be really gaming, like, they could probably maybe get Zijin or over to oh no, wait, who plays the off tank? I don't even know now. Is it over? No, okay. Okay, yeah. I could probably get Zijin. Because apparently was in the Overwatch League for some reason. Look, I'll show you. Apparently he was in the Overwatch League. I do not know how, but he is. He's building that roster. If I got a Hangzhou Spark. Why Zijin? I There was nothing about Zijin joining. Jesus Christ, guys. Jesus. Oh yeah, Zijin has just randomly just joined. I swear, if that's gonna be the only change, then thank God. Even with is he better than Rio? I don't even know, to be honest. Like, oh, it's so frustrating to talk about Hangzhou. I think Hangzhou is really the most difficult team to talk about because they haven't done any changes at all. At least Chengdu is doing changes. Adding 3 new players, 18 Lancer and Molly. What is Hangzhou doing? Nothing. They've gotten 2 players who who were kind of just useless. And then they have 1 suspended player for about visa issues, and then they have 1 2-way contract player. So basically, they only have 7 players. If Chris actually becomes unsuspended, he becomes free, even though he's still inactive. I don't know why he's still inactive, but he is. Then it's gonna be useless for. Yeah, it's gonna be absolutely useless for him to just play it. Oh, I hate this team. I hate what this team has done. I thought London was bad when I was just who are these players? I hate what they're doing. Hangzhou is worse. They haven't done anything. They haven't done any changes at all. Just, it's it's literally a struggle to talk about the Hangzhou Spark. So yeah, that's going to be sorry about that. That was just my little random on Hangzhou Spark. That's gonna be it for today. I will be talking about the next the top 10 teams of no in order in this. So I'll be talking about Atlanta, New York Excelsior, Philadelphia Fusion, Washington Justice, Guangzhou Spark, Los Angeles Gladiators, San Francisco Shock, Seoul Dynasty, Shanghai Dragons, and Vancouver Titans in the next um, in the next stream. So look out for that. That's all. I hate this. I hate what Hangzhou is doing, but I have loved what the others of these teams have done, especially Atlanta. They've done they've done something amazing. So yeah, but I do hate one thing about Vancouver Titans, which I'll get to that in the next in the next stream, which I'm gonna shut up now. I need to shut up. Oh my God. Anyways, I'll catch you guys all later, and see you next episode. Goodbye.